In 2022, archaeologists excavating a burial site in southern Poland found something strange. Not just a skeleton, but a grave full of questions. Carefully placed items surrounded the body. A curved antler staff, a bone flute, a pierced omelet. There's no writing, no gold, and no tomb. Just one person, buried with symbols of power over 9,000 years ago. And it might be the oldest known shaman burial in Europe. The site sits near Sandomierz, along what would have been a well-traveled ancient river route. Among dozens of typical graves, one stood out. This individual was buried alone, but with tools that didn't match their role as a hunter or gatherer. The curved antler resembled ceremonial staffs, found in later shamanic cultures. The bone flute had perfectly placed finger holes, capable of producing tonal notes. Even the pendant, worn on the chest, seemed more symbolic than decorative. It wasn't wealth, it was ritual. Osteological analysis revealed the skeleton was biologically female, but the burial aligned more with high-status male roles from that time. Some researchers believe this individual may have embodied both roles, or held a special position outside the typical social structure. That alone is a contradiction. In a time with no cities, no writing, and no temples, this person had an identity powerful enough to be marked with ritual tools. It hints at something deeper, that early humans recognized not just life and death, but spiritual hierarchy. We're not just looking at a burial, we're looking at a belief system. Shamanic burials are rare, but one this old and this intentionally arranged is almost unheard of in Europe. It suggests organized spiritual practice long before agriculture, long before cities. And if one shaman was buried like this, how many others haven't been found? The tools themselves show innovation, instrument making, symbolic jewelry, and status objects. This was a person meant to be remembered, or possibly feared. Yet we know almost nothing about them. No gold, no writings, no grave goods to show wealth. Just silence, tools, and symbolism carved into their legacy. In forest civilization, they shouldn't have had any of that yet. It speaks volumes.